went from the bonnet, found face down on the floor.
2, 3.
Paediatric trauma
It's
call.
a stabbing quadrant.
25 feet from a ladder onto his back.
He's really unwell, and I think anaesthetics need to see him before he goes to theatre.
Daphne? Daphne?
How is everybody then? Chilling?
Kings A&E, how can I help?
Kings College Hospital, London.
I got stabbed.
I know, it's annoying.
My head.
One of the busiest A&E departments in the world.
I want top to toe, head, chest, abdomen.
A place where love, life, and loss
Don't bloody die. I love you too much for you to die.
unfold every single day. All the patients you're about to see were treated in just one 24-hour period.
A&E is always like a traffic jam. Can we get a trolley?
You've got to realise that there's awful things that can happen to you.
I'm so sorry.
Life is unpredictable, so it's important that your nearest and dearest know that you love them. You have to tell them that you love them.
You must get better and come back to me. I don't want to lose you.
Because there may come a time when you're not around to tell them.
Yeah, well, it's like I was saying to the doctor, like the doctors in the ambulance, it's like, mate, it's the first couple of seconds where it comes out like a bloody volcano, and you just don't know what to do you?
Three reporters, cubicle 14 and majors for a chest X-ray, please. That's portable. No, cubicle 14 for an X-ray.
That was embarrassing. A&E staff wouldn't talk about life as luck or as lottery. I think we're all very superstitious. No. Is that my pen? No. So everything comes in 3s or 7s. So there'll be 3 heart attacks, or if there's not 3, there'll be 7. This is my favourite pen. You know when you find a pen that just writes really lovelily? If you say the Q word, the quiet word, things will kick off almost immediately, and then it'll be all your fault. And in terms of luck, is always the nicest patients who are the unluckiest, always.
Where on earth is that doctor? Oh, there she is. Why hasn't she come to me?
Yeah, but no, Alice, I suppose she's seeing quite a few, isn't she?
Yes, I must be honest.
Yeah.
89-year-old Alice was brought in by a friend and neighbour, Linda, after she had a fall near her home.
A&E majors.
I mean, this very well could turn out just to be a bit of a hiccup. You had a fall, and like a lot of people, it will take you a bit to get over it.
What are my next birthday?
I don't know.
90? It would come as a big, big shock if there's anything really wrong.
So they've taken your blood, they've taken your urine.
Yes, but I've got to have the results, haven't I?
That's what I'm saying. They're probably, it takes a little while to test it.
What will happen if they find something? I'm not dwelling on it, but
yeah.
what will they find something?
If they find something, they'll be able to do something about it, won't they?
Yes,
You
you're
know?
right there.
Yeah.
I take each day as it comes. If it's a bad day, just too bad. If it's a brilliant day, great. I'm on the up. I mean, after all, with due respect, I have not got a lot of time, have I? I don't know how long I'm going to live. I mean, I want to live every minute, but I don't know how long I'm going to live, do I? But I am so ashamed of myself.
Why?
Well, look how I'm dressed.
Oh, yeah, Alice, look, we all
Well,
get...
you know me what I'm like.
Yeah, but we all get times where, you know, we're not going to look our best. That's why I said to you, look at me.
What's the matter with you? Look
I've
how
not-
decent you're dressed.
I've not washed my face, I've not combed my hair, I've not cleaned my teeth.
I want to live till November, till my birthday. Don't want to go then either, but there you are. It's not in my hands.
Whenever I've had to come into hospital, I've just sort of kept in my head that there's people coming in with a lot worse, you know? Yes.
Hello, Clinton. Okay. Thanks, bye. That's a fitter coming in. Keeps fitting at the minute.
We have a male who's coming into hospital at the moment by LAS. He's a gentleman who's known to be epileptic and has been fitting on and off since last night. We're concerned he's obviously been fitting now on and off for about 12 hours or so. You don't often see the same person over and over and over again. Unfortunately, in certain circumstances of epilepsy, despite regular medication, despite careful input with the neurology doctors, their fits are not very well controlled at all.
It's still seizing, isn't it? Looks like it's still seizing a bit.
Since being diagnosed with epilepsy 10 years ago, 23-year-old Sean has been brought to Kings A&E 3 to 4 times a year with severe or prolonged seizures.
Right, this is Sean. He's 23. He's fitting since 8 p.m. last night, on and off. He's had at least 5 seizures with us, and each of them have lasted for about 30 seconds.
You have to try and stop the fitting as soon as possible, because if the fitting goes on and on and on for more than kind of 30 minutes to an hour, there is like a 10% mortality rate.
Do you know what medication he takes?
No, we don't, no.
Who called the ambulance today?
His girlfriend.
Because you watched him fit all night off?
Yeah.
So what we need to do is we need to try and get a needle into their arm so then we can actually administer drugs to them. Often we don't know what the cause of the epilepsy is. It can be due to brain tumours, head injuries. There can be lots of different causes of epilepsy, really. I mean, I think some people are lucky, some people are unlucky, really. Some people can actually function normally. They can drive cars. They can have normal jobs and live normal lives.
Sean.
Some people, despite lots of different medication, they just can't quite keep it under control, really.
Hi. Hello, Sean. Hello. You're in Kings College Hospital, Sean.
When were you last in hospital, Sean? Can you remember?
A week ago.
A week ago. What trigger? Is there a particular trigger that you've noticed?
It's just the stress.
Is this what, stress?
I've just had to pay 5 figures for a wedding.
Your wedding?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
My wedding's on the 26th.
Of this month?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
I made myself an honest man. I've got my missus, my wife, I look after her.
I met Sean, he was playing football and I'd just walking through from shopping. I think he actually come and asked for a juice. I remember it was hot. And he come and he asked for a juice, I gave him the juice. And then from that, he used to sort of pass every day and tell all his friends, this is my future wife here. It was sort of the new joke between us at first.
We're going to start the phenytoin again, going slowly, OK? See how it goes on.
I think it was just his whole demeanour, his whole personality. He's a really outgoing, bubbly, fun person, so it's sort of really easy to take to him and build the friendship, and then it just sort of went from there.
Are you allergic to anything?
Yeah, I hate Brussels sprouts with passion.
Brussels sprouts, but you hate those, OK. I'm pretty sure we're not going to give you any Brussels sprouts today. But we'll certainly give you a drip.
I mean, I didn't tell my girlfriend that I had seizures because I was scared that because I had the seizures, my chances of getting a girlfriend would be slim, depending on if they could handle it. So she kind of found out in the way of me having a seizure in the house and getting scared.
I walked past and I was like, you all right, Sean? And I noticed he didn't answer me. And then he started convulsing. So it was sort of a little bit of a shock and frightening at first to see it firsthand before I actually knew about it.
Are you a bit more awake? How are you feeling?
But from when she seen me have that first seizure, she knew what to do. I told her everything to do. She just, I don't know, call it manned up and did it. She did it and she's always been there for me ever since.
I worry about Sean all the time when he goes out, knowing that the seizures can just come on at any time. It's a constant worry, not knowing if he's okay all the time.
He's had epilepsy for quite some time now. I think it was due to a traumatic brain injury he had when he was younger. We've just started him on a phenytoin infusion, which is what he's had previously.
I haven't stayed in a 5-star hotel. I've stayed in a 4-star. They're pretty good.
Just had a day of back-to-back nice old people. It's a good day. It's a good day. Those aren't my bloods. I'm not lucky. I'm a really unlucky person. Sounds like a really petulant thing to say, but my friends will say it, that I just attract rubbish wherever I go. But then I'm still walking around, I'm healthy, so I guess I am kind of lucky.
Hi, my dear, what can I do for you?
Right, what's happened today? Just come for a visit.
It was Tuesday that I fell on the pavement.
Okay, then what happened?
I went to bed, got up the next morning and thought, blimey, I do feel funny. I felt shivery.
Okay.
And then I noticed, see the bruise on my finger?
Oh.
And I've got a bruise on here.
Oh, dear.
And a few on my legs, only little things.
So how were you feeling this morning when you woke up?
I felt a lot better to begin with.
Okay.
And then I felt, oh, hell almighty, I feel terrible.
Okay, fine. Still waiting.
Well, I was an only child. Mother had problems. She couldn't have any more children. But then at that time, the 30s, you couldn't adopt either. There was no such thing as adoption. So she found a way of acquiring a little baby.
Nice deep breath in. And out. Again.
Don't make me laugh.
In again. I can hear you giggling.
The young girls had got children and who didn't want them, and they just handed one to her. And I can remember going for her. I was going to have a little sister. I was absolutely chuffed. Little rosy cheeks like cherubs, you know. I adored her. But due to circumstances beyond any control, she was taken back. And from that day, I didn't exist. My mother didn't want to know anything about me.
All right. Quick feel of your tummy.
So I didn't really understand what a loving relationship was. Now, am I going to live? That's all I want to know. Do you think I'll pass off in the next 3 days?
Probably not.
Thank
I
you.
hope not. Why are you asking?
Well, I'm not being morbid, I'm being practical. Now, tell me what you suspect's wrong
Well,
with
I
me.
need to ask you a few more questions.
Yeah, could do it. I've never young. I can do my leg.
No, that is quite...
I can do this.
higher than me.
Now, I couldn't do that yesterday because of the bruising, a bit on my elbow.
All right, sweet. Well, I'll give you a buzz when I'm done here, yeah? All right, cheers, mate. All right, see you later, mate.
Michael, mate.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
Hello, Michael.
All right, mate.
Come on, please.
How you doing?
I'm fine, how are you?
Oh, brilliant,
Oh,
mate.
really,
Never better, mate, never better.
Okay. Michael, we got...
Basically, I was cutting open a tube of cork, like mastic.
Okay.
Cutting open the end with a Stanley blade, and I've gone...
Ah, the knife got this way?
Yeah, but it was the
across
hook.
your knee?
It was a hook blade.
Oh, I see.
So it's there.
Something, okay, right. We'll open it and see. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm happy to say I expect a little bit worse, but it doesn't look very bad. But unfortunately, we won't be able to do by strips. You may have to do some stitches.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
But I know
You
it's
glue
like...
it?
No.
Is that the anaesthetic, I take
That's the
it?
anaesthetic, yes.
Where do you have to jab that?
Around the wound, actually. So it's
Well, you're going to go in the cut?
Sorry.
You're a sick man.
I'm sorry. But that's the best, actually, so it really... So tell me, do you want more pain or less pain?
Oh, it's going to hurt sticking that in there.
But...
You can't just drip it in there. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this.
Okay. Are you comfortable there? Let me, I'll put some
So
anaesthetic
normally, if the needle has to go in, surely you haven't, it's that
Don't
deep.
touch this one, please.
That's that deep, so you haven't even got to stick the needle in, surely.
Okay, we'll see the best. Let's do the best, right? This is just water.
What?
Okay.
Oh, that's cold.
There. That's good. Okay. Right.
Do you want me to? Oh.
Okay. Look, we're going in. Is it bad?
No, to be honest, I can't even feed it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the needles over, is it?
Needle bit is order.
Lovely.
When I was at school, I was not very well. And it really made a difference when I went into A&E as a teenager. The doctors really could make such a difference to how I felt. So she's going to have a chest x-ray, she's going to have a urine test, and then she'll be going home. The doctors were such an inspiration, such an example, and I decided that I wanted to be a doctor like that. She might go to CDU. It depends how quickly we can get the test results back. I'm just going to send her for an x-ray now.
To rule out anything serious, Alice will stay in hospital for further tests.
I'd like to be taken out to dinner somewhere. Not great restaurants like the Dorchester, the little Dorchester, I don't mind. I'd like to go somewhere really posh. Oh, I'm wicked. I want somebody to come to me and say, Al, we've going to give you a party for your birthday.
Yes.
Even if I say no, I want them to do Didn't think I'd be here this long.
Seizures started after I hit my head on the door frame. I found £50 in school, ran straight into the door frame. I ran, jumped up and conk.
Do you mind if I examine you now? Do you mind if I examine you?
No. You're married already.
Sorry?
You're married already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting married. I'm getting married in 5 days. I'll get
5
married.
days?
I'll get married next week Tuesday.
Christmas was approaching and I said, how about rather than go out and spend whatever on Christmas presents, we focus on getting married and that will be our Christmas present to each other. So it was sort of decided from then.
Okay. Can you do this for me? Like holding a tray, yeah? Holding a tray, look at me.
I don't hold trays like that, though.
It's okay. Imagine, close your eyes. Close your eyes.
And we're hoping that the seizures will one day improve a little bit to enable us to go abroad somewhere. We haven't been on holiday together yet because it could just all of a sudden come on and he could drop down somewhere.
Fine. That's okay, I'm happy with that.
Sean is waiting for a final review before being allowed to go home.
I don't think I've ever questioned why. We're all put here for different reasons. People are given different tests in life for different reasons.
"57-year-old father of one, John, has come to King's complaining of delirium and disorientation, possibly as a result of a serious liver problem.
Is that warm? Because I freeze. My dad was a Romany gypsy. He did a lot of travelling with the fairgrounds and circuses and things like that. When we was very young, I was took into care, then I was fostered out. They brought me up the same as they had their own children. They all got A levels, O levels. Me, I grew up and I learnt how to steal cars, get drunk. Turned out completely different. They kicked me out when I was 15 years old. You can't change what you do. Oh, can you lower that? It's too high. I wish I had. I wish I could go back now and change everything I did.
I would like to think that our lives aren't mapped out for us. If life is determined for us, then those patients that come through the door, if it's their time to go, that's the end of that. And we don't have a chance to have an impact on that. So I'd like to think that everyone that comes through our doors has a chance and we have a chance to save them.
Remember whether it was live yet or not.
You okay, sir? Excuse me, you okay, sir? Oh! Does anyone know who this is? Yeah. It's fine. It's not the patient.
Sean.
Okay, we're good.
Sean.
So it's called
Sean.
Seizures.
Okay, try and keep yourself still. We'll just try and get you on the trolley. Does that stretch to a bit of oxygen anywhere? That's a lift.
Before leaving hospital to go home, Sean had another fit. He's being returned to his bed for further monitoring.
Can you have the scoop?
Hiya. Oh God, I'm now in A&E now. Basically, what's happened? Went to go and get Dylan's his consultation, but when we're in there, he just started to say it's really hot. He's burning up now. He's got a massive headache. So the doctor was like, you need to send him to paediatric A&E because he's not very well.
6-year-old Dylan has come to A&E with his mum and sister after developing a headache and fever.
I know. But anyway, I thought I'd let you know. Yeah, so I'll let you know when we're finished. Anyway, I better go. I'll speak to you later. Bye, darling. Bye. I was 33 when I had Daisy. She saved my life. They both did, really. Because it gives you a meaning, it gives you a purpose. Everything becomes important, everything is relative, everything matters all of a sudden. What is wrong with your head? I love you.
I love you too. Dylan, if you need a wee, just tell Mum and she can wee in here. What if it goes up to the top? Pour it out. It only stop up to like where that line is normally. Pretend this is your toilet. And when even you need a wee, just be in there, okay? What if it falls down my trousers? Oh, I know it won't happen. Okay, right. Should we ever go? No.
Since I've had kids, I've changed my outlook on life a lot. I don't want to die ever. I want to keep going. I don't know. I can't actually pin a number on it really, but very old.
Daisy, give it to Mummy now. You can infect that. That's a special test for Dylan. Do you need to go for a wee yet?
I'd like to probably get a telegram from the Queen. But probably by the time I get to 100, you probably have to be 150 to get one.
Waiting for the chest X-ray now, aren't we?
Yeah, they want to do a chest X-ray, don't they? And they want to take your pulse standing up.
That's right, yes.
Alice, at quite an early age, grew up sort of with the attitude, I'm gonna succeed, whatever. So I think really doesn't matter what life throws at Alice. She will just put it behind her. She will carry on.
Well, I will be honest. They've been pretty thorough.
They've been, yeah. Yeah. That's what I said to you. At least when you go home now, you can be quite happy. That's it,
fit,
yeah.
aren't I? I won't say more than that, because you don't know.
Oh, yeah, but you're going to outlive us all. Steve, her husband, was like... He was the light of her life, basically, really. Everything kind of revolved around Steve. So when Steve died, there was nothing. You know, everything was gone. So she really needed somebody that she could just sit and talk to. And that's, I suppose, when we sort of really became friends then.
It's time I went home.
You look as if you could shut your eyes and just go.
I'm ready to go to sleep. He was 10 years younger than me, and I don't remember him calling me Alice, hardly ever. It was always Babe.
Ah, good afternoon.
From 1987 to the time he died was the happiest I've ever had in my life. Yes, I'm able to walk, dear.
Toilet, walking.
Good lady. Yes.
Well done.
We visited 19 countries. We did everything from riding a camel into the Sahara to fishing like the Eskimos.
You didn't need your stick, Alice?
No.
No.
But I don't know how I did do without him for the first 3 years that he'd gone. But I gradually got over it. I can talk about him now like I am doing. But I could never marry again. It would break the spell too much. Sorry, that's about all. Oh, I do feel funny.
You feel funny?
Yeah, after the going to the toilet.
Really?
Whacked. Absolutely whacked.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, love. My name's Sophie. I'm one of the nurses.
Right.
You know where you are?
Yes.
Where are we?
Kings College.
Fabulous. And why have you come here today, darling?
I was getting a build-up of forgetfulness, things like that. Couldn't remember where I was, what I was doing, and the wife called an ambulance.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll get the doctor to have a chat with you and see
Yeah.
where we go from there. Is that
Yeah.
all right?
Because I get a lot of toxin build-up in my system because my liver's not working properly, and it goes to my head, all the toxins, and makes me delirious and delusional. I don't know where I am, who I am, or what I'm doing. Hello there.
My name is Quadri.
Right.
So do you still feel disorientated now?
No.
Have you been having any headache?
No.
Lately?
No headache.
Any fever?
No.
Does your body itch you?
No.
Any
it's just
jaundice or
cold.
yellowness?
Just cold.
Just cold.
Oh, you're out to freezing.
Sorry.
I thought I was cold. God almighty.
Yeah, it's cool.
Have you just come in?
Yeah.
Oh.
Still cold.
Oh, is that cold as well?
Sorry?
Is that cold as well?
It's not.
No, that's not.
Okay, breathe in and out for me.
From when I was about 18 and I was squatting in Ealing, I got in with a couple of people that used to inject drugs. And I give it a go, only for a little while. I never become an addict or anything like that, but we were sharing needles.
Can you sit up?
So I think one of them must have had it and passed it on to me. And it took 40 years to come out in my system.
You've got hepatitis.
C.
How long have you had that?
Well, they reckon it could be as much as 40 years.
Do you still take alcohol?
No, don't drink.
Okay.
Gave up 12 years ago.
Okay.
I've come to the conclusion it was my choice whether I did what I did or not. And all right, I'll accept the consequences. I don't think I've had a bad life up to now. So what will be, will be.
What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take some blood samples from you.
Yeah.
All right? And I'll have a little chat to the liver team and see what they think, all right?
Okay.
Daisy, stay with Dylan while I go give this to the nurse. I'm going to go for a quick toilet break. Okay, can you sit there and don't move him? Promise me? I'm going to go to the loo.
That's my week.
Because I've been a single mum now for a good few years, so it's tricky. I mean, you have to be good cop, bad cop. You have to be mum and dad.
Dylan, look into my eyes. Daisy.
But I've got broad shoulders. I can handle it.
Stop doing that. Gosh.
Daisy is amazing. She's so kind and thoughtful. She's so helpful. She's my little helper really in the house.
What the? God, Dylan, get back on. Lie down. Lie down. Get on the bed right now. This is not a playground.
Dylan, he's a bit of a joker really. Gets him in trouble a little bit. He's a bit naughty at school sometimes, so.
She's coming, okay? She's coming, lie down. Do your best. Mum, I'm going to tell Mum you're really tired, yeah? He's really tired.
Are you tired?
To be honest, when you were in the thing, Dylan was taking that thing out and licking in his eye.
Were you really? Was he messing around? A lot of people get too busy moaning about, oh, I'm a single mum, I've got this, I haven't got that. It's like, well, in spite of that, go out and make it happen. Don't let that be an excuse. You know, be the exception to the rule. And that's kind of my mantra, really, with them, you know. So what, I'm a single mum, and?
All by myself. You don't have to sing that song until Friday. All by myself on Friday.
I've had lots of kind of traumatic experiences over the last few years because of my marriage breakdown. You're so strong. What would you be if you could be any superhero?
This regular man
Bad things do happen to good people all the time.
Actually, I'll be Jack Frost.
You'll be Jack Frost?
Yeah, because he can say, like, wind takes me home and then it blows him home.
What are you, Days?
Power girl.
What would be your superpower?
Power.
What kind of power? Sometimes I think people that, you know, get things wrong with them are the people that have the best lives. I don't mean that in a way that their life is better, but they really appreciate what they have. Sometimes I think a bad experience can make you really hold on to the good things in life.
And they were singing, bye, bye, Miss America, bye. Drove my Chevy to the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and lime, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die.
Good. Open up your mouth really, really wide. Cool. Stick out your tongue. And go, ah.
Dylan is being examined to discover the cause of his sore throat and headache.
Back of the throat a bit on the red side. That might be where some of this cough's coming from. It's not dramatic, nothing that would hurt, but there's enough there to say there's something happening.
Right, thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, Doctor.
Oh, my belly's empty.
I know. There is like a little vending machine just in there. You can get something like. But I have to wait days till I don't think I've even got a change for it.
If you tell me where it is, I can buy something. It's fine.
I know it's fine, but you haven't got the correct money. There's a machine where you have to put money in the machine. I don't have the right. I only have notes, so we haven't got the right coins. But maybe we can.
Can I see where it is?
Maybe we can wait.
There isn't. Is it? No, wait. Can I just have one question?
No, because it's not in the right place for your little kids to go into.
Do you know where it is?
Daisy.
I just want to know where it is. I'm not going to.
Right, it's not in here. You go all the way through into the other bit. And please don't shout at me, because I'm doing my best right now. It's in the other bit, Days. It's in the other bit, in the big main bit, and we'll go and check soon. Well, I made a list actually the other day. You know, you do the bucket list. So that's kind of my 5-year plan. I'd like to get a bigger house eventually, so my children don't share a room. And just to be a really, really good mum, just give them what they need and deserve, because they're on loan. You know, they get older, and you know, I think that cherish them now, because they won't always be this age, and they won't always, you know, be wanting cuddles and kisses and stuff. So at the moment, that's the game plan.
I love you, Mum.
I love you, Daisy.
I mean, in them days, we used to try anything. Uppers, downers, in-betweeners, everything. What goes round comes round.
One way of looking at it.
I'll try and tell the youngsters, don't do this, don't do that, but they don't listen.
No.
They're going to do what they're going to do.
Do you want your belly covering over?
Yes, please.
Let's have a look at these.
Yeah, because I get very cold. I'm very, 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 very cold.
Well, it is a bit chilly at the moment. It is
Yeah.
a bit chilly. I've got freezing cold hands as well. I'm trying not to touch you.
No, don't be like that.
Oh, sense of humour hasn't been lost then.
No.
Good.
No, I've kept that all the way through.
Right, let me get some more stuff.
Well, Natasha was 21 when I started seeing her, and I was 42, I think it was. We was together for a few years, and then our son came along, and we got married on his, I think it was his 5th birthday.
Where is cold? What's cold?
Everything's cold, like my hands get cold, my belly gets cold. everything gets cold. Went to Lapland the other year.
Did you?
Yeah,
What a silly place for you to go if you get cold.
Well, I had to take the boy, didn't I?
Ah, I see.
It was going great, but over the last couple of years with my illness, it puts too much on her because he's wheelchair bound himself. He's got a very rare brain disorder and it's terminal, so we don't know how long he's going to be around. So, hang on, you have to give me a minute. A lot of money, though. £1,100 for a day.
What?
For one day, three of us. Usually you lose your kid between 1 and 5 years, and then the next stepping stone is 13 years, and then maybe 2% have lived just past their 20s. But he's 14 now, so he's got through that hurdle as well. And but he's a fighter. He's like me. You know what I mean? He's such a good kid. Don't forget my other blanket.
Blanket, yeah.
Thank you. Because what I did myself, was all self-inflicted. You get someone like him, it's no choice. But like I say, he's a fighter, and he'll get through.
Would you like a drink or anything, Dunham?
No, thanks.
Anything else? Do you want the lights down a little bit?
Yes, please. That'd be lovely.
That better?
Yeah.
A little bit of mood lighting?
Yeah.
A&E, it changes the way that you see life just because what we see is so random. And seeing people like that in the department, it makes you realise that could be you, it could be any one of us at any point. And it makes you realise how much you take for granted.
Do you think you get your coolness from your mummy?
Sometimes he says, "What's up, mate?" Auntie says, "Let's get this show on the road." Auntie says, "Let's ready to rock." She punches my ghoulies.
All you can do is carry on from day to day and see how he does. It makes my heart break. But then I think of him singing SpongeBob SquarePants.
When I first met Steve, whenever we went out and we were going up a staircase, he would not walk in front of me. No, because he wanted to pinch my bum at the back.
you.